what's up? It's William from Rocket Server, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building the Princess Peach, peace sign that she has going on. Now for this pixel art, we're going to be using some magenta, black, pink, yellow, white, and then some white terracotta for her skin tone. Now, if you're interested in building the Mario, I'll post a link down below, and I think I also built a Luigi version, but I replaced it with this one. But nonetheless, all of that pixel art is going to be down in the description below. So now, let's get started with our Princess Peach. But before we do, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and go ahead and click that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all our newest videos. And now, without further ado, we're going to place 16 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. So make sure you guys have a foundation of 16 black wool blocks on the bottom. Then what we're going to do is that on this left side, we're going to add just 2 black wools going to the left. So we're going to just go 1, 2, like so. And then we're going to go up by 2 with 1 additional black wool on the left. So make sure you guys have this on the bottom left part. Now, every so often after we build something, I'm going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause, just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. So now let's continue. We're going to grab 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, just like so. And then we're going to have 2 black wools going up. And then a diagonal black wool on the left. And a diagonal black wool on the right. Now we're going to be doing the outline of our Princess Peach. So make sure that you guys are just keep it up to date. Because if we do go a little bit quickly, feel free to pause it like I said before. So now let's continue without maybe me rambling so much. So we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the left side. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then above here, we're going to have a weird shape consisting of 3 blocks like so. So just 2 with 1 up there. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks like so. Then on this left side, we're going to go up by 2. So 1, 2. Then 1 diagonal black wool block towards the right. And then 2 black wools going up on the left side. And then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the right side. And we're going to do that again. We're going to have another 2 black wool blocks going up on the right side like so. So I know this looks like a lot, but at the end of the video, it's going to make a lot of sense. But for now, just make sure you guys have this. This would be a great stopping point if you need one. If you don't, let's go ahead and continue this pixel art by placing 1 diagonal black wool block on the left, and then 2 black wool blocks going up. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool block. And then below, going towards right, we're going to add 2 black wool blocks. Then we're going to go up by 2 black wool blocks on the right side. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks like so. Then we're going to have 2 black wool blocks going to the right. And then we're going to have another 2 diagonal black wool blocks like so. Then on this right side, we're going to go down by 2. And then we're going to go to the right by 2. And then again, we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool block. Then we're going to go down by 2 on the right side. And then right below these 2 black wools, well, we're going to have 1 black wool on the right and 2 black wools on the bottom. Then we're going to drop down, and this time we're going to have 3 black wool blocks going down on the right. So let's take a little step back. We have done a lot. I like to take a little break here and there, just so you guys have a little bit of extra time if you need it. And now let's continue. What we're going to do is that this time we're going to have 2 black wool blocks going down on the left side. And 2 black wool blocks going down on the right side. And then again, we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left side. So make sure you guys have this. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 3 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. Like so. And then I know this is confusing, but like we just have to do the outline. It's probably the least fun part of this pixel art, if I'm being honest. But once we get it done, we're all going to be proud of what we have done. Okay, so what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left side, like that. And then we need to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then 2 black wools going down on the left side. And then what we're going to do next is that this time we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the right side. So 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to have 2 black wools going down on the right side with 1 more black wool on the right. So it makes this weird shape. And then we're going to have 2 black wools to the left. And look at that! We have done the outline of our Princess Peach sign. Now we need to add the interior detail outline. So for that, but first, before we do that, let's take a little break. Why not? Now, if we don't need a break, we can go ahead and continue. What we're going to do is that we're going to skip 2 blocks down here. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then on the third block, we're going to go up 2. Then on the right side, we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then again, on the right side, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go up by 2. 1, 2. And then here, what we're going to have is that we're going to have 4 black wool going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go down by 2 black wools on the right side. Then down by 3 black wools on the right side. And again, another 3 black wools going down on the right side. And then 2 black wools going up right there. So let's take a step back. This is going to be the outline of the skirt part of our Princess Peach. So now let's go ahead and do this middle section. So let's see. Should we do the middle section or should we do the side? I'm kind of feeling the side. Let's go ahead and do the side. So over here, what we're going to have going on is that we're going to add just 3 black wools in this funky little shape. We need to come up with a name for that. But yeah, just make sure you guys have this funky little shape. And then what we're going to do is that we're actually going to grab our white wool. And we're going to place 2 rows of 3 white wools. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 3 black wools on the left side. 2 black wools on the top. And then another 3 black wools on the right side. Look at that. Then we're going to grab our magenta. We're going to place 1 magenta here. And a black wool on the right. Because there's 1 little magenta block, and if we don't place it now, I'm sure we're going to forget later. So make sure you guys have that. And then what we're going to do is that above this magenta, we're going to place 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go down by 1 block. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And below this diagonal black wool, we're going to place 3 black wools going to the right. And then over here, we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going up. Now we're going to go to this area right here, and we're going to add 2 black wools going to the left. And then over here in this corner, we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Now in this middle of this 3 diagonals, we're going to go to this middle, and we're going to have just 2 black wools going to the right. And then 1 diagonal black wool. So now let's take a step back. We're making great progress. I know it's super confusing. This is probably one of, like, I wouldn't say the toughest pixel art, but it's definitely not an easy one. So, we just gotta keep moving forward, keep that momentum, the story set from Nemo, you just gotta keep swimming. So, okay, let's see, what should we do next? Now that we have this area, let's go ahead and do the thumbs up part. It's gonna be kind of a toughie. So let's go ahead and pay some attention here. We're gonna add 1 black wool right above here. And then we're gonna have another diagonal black wool. Then what we're gonna do is that over here, we're gonna grab our white and we're gonna place 2 white wools with 2 black wools on the top, and then 1 black wool on the left, and below that black wool we're going to add 2 blocks. So make sure you guys add that. Then we're going to go up here where these 2 black wools are at, and we're going to add 2 black wools with a diagonal black wool on the right and a diagonal black wool on the left. We're going to grab our white again, and we're going to add 2 white wools. Oops, 2 white wools in that corner there. Then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to place 3 black wools in this shape. And then do you guys see this little outline? Well, let's go ahead and fill it in with some white wool together, just so it's easier to see what we have done. Now, I usually like fill it in at the end, but I think it's going to be, kind of helpful to fill it in now. So make sure you guys have that. And look at that. Let's take a big step back, just we're taking our time making this pixel art. This is going to be a relaxing process, get rid of some stress you might have going on. So let's just, breathe in and breathe out. And now let's continue with our pixel art. In this corner, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 3 black wools with 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the right. And then on the top here, we're going to add 1 black wool. So make sure you guys have that. And now before we do the face, I kind of want to do some detail down here. So let's see, what should we do? Should we do this pink outline? Let's do that first. So what we're going to do, so we're going to grab our pink wool. And do you guys see this 3 black wools here? The second, like this is one of the trees and this is the second. So go to the second group here. And what we're going to do is that right here on top of this, we're going to add 3 pink wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, leaving 1 gap here. And then we're going to do another 2 rows of 3 pink wools. And then we're going to add 2 pink wools. So make sure you guys have that little spot of some pink wool. And then we're going to move to the right. And you guys see this corner here? Well, now we're going to add 6 pink wools. So we're just going to drag it to the right. You really don't have to count it. You can just drag it. If you want to count it, it's 6. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So 6 and 6. So make sure you guys have 3 rows of 6. And then on the top right, we're going to add 2. And on the bottom, in the middle of the bottom, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to, shimmy to the right. And over here, we're going to add a row of 3. So 1, 2, 3, stopping 1 block short, just like we did over there. And then on the top, we're going to add 2 more rows of 3 pink wools. And then again, we're going to add another row of 3 pink wools with 1 more on this tippity top part. Now let's take a step back. That's what the pink is going to be so far. Now let's grab our yellow and we're going to fill in this section. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Now just fill it in. That's where her hair is going to be. Because I'm trying to leave this pixel with just as few little blocks as we need to fill in as possible. So that's why we're doing it now. I feel like that sentence made no sense. But yeah, just make sure you fill it in. And then this area here, we need to go ahead and fill it in together with some white wool. And now let's see what we have left to do. Well, let's go ahead and add some detail here in this middle section. So we're going to grab our pink, and we're going to place 4 pink wools on the top here. We're going to grab our yellow, and we're going to place a cube out of 4 yellow wools like so. Then we're going to grab our pink, we're going to place 2 pinks on the left, and 2 pinks on the right. Then we're going to go to this section here, and we're going to fill it in with 2 pink wools on the top, and then a row of 4. Awesome! So now let's take a step back, let's see what we have done so far. Alright, so we have to go ahead and do the face. So for the face, we're going to grab our white terracotta, and we're going to go to this section here, and we're going to add a row of 4 white terracottas. Then we're going to grab our pink, and we're going to do 2 pinks right in the middle. We're going to switch back to our white terracotta, and we're going to add 2 white terracottas on the left, and 2 white terracottas on the right. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to add a row of white terracotta. So let's just add that row. It's going to be 8 blocks if you want to count it. There's no need to count it, to be honest. But if you want to count it, it's going to be 8. Now in this side, we're going to add 2 white terracottas. Then we're going to switch to our white. And we're going to go up by 3 white wools. And then 1 white wool on the right. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 2 black wools. and 2 black wools on the top. It's going to be her eyebrows, and that's what we have left. Now we're going to grab our white terracotta again, and we're going to add 2 rows of 4 white terracottas going up. Then we're going to grab our black, and over here we're going to place 2 black wools. We're going to switch to our white, and on the right we're going to go up by 3 white wools, and then 1 more white wool on the left. Then we're going to switch back to our black. We're going to add 2 black wools on the top, and 1 diagonal black wool. And now we need to go back to our white terracotta. I know that we're switching back and forth a lot, but you know, that's just how the pixel art crumbles, so that's what we gotta do. So we're going to add 2 white terracottas here. And then on this right side, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to add 1 more white terracotta here. And then what we're going to do is that we need to go to the left here, because we need to place 3 white terracottas like so. So let's take a step back. This is what her face should look like. We're not completely done. What we do need to do is that starting right here on this second white terracotta, we're going to place a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then above the eyebrows, we're going to add 2 white terracottas and then 2 white terracottas. I know her face looks funny, but once you add the yellow wool, it's going to look great. So now what we have left to do is that we have to fill in the bottom of her skirt with some magenta wool, and then the top of her head with some yellow wool. So while you guys do that, I'm going to start saying a goodbye. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and click those notifications if you want to stay up to date with all our news videos. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you want me to build next, and I'll try to get to it eventually. So thank you so much for watching again, and we'll see you next time in the next video.